Hello everyone! My name is Garuda64 and I'm thrilled to talk to you today about something truly transformative in the world of education. Picture this, a typical classroom. In every classroom, you'll find students who are fast, slow, visual, verbal, distracted, focused, all in one room. Each student is a unique individual with their own pace, their own strengths, and their own areas where they might need a little more support. It's a beautiful tapestry of diverse learning needs and capabilities, a microcosm of the world itself. And yet, many curriculums historically have followed a single path for every student. A one-size-fits-all approach that marches everyone through the same material at the same speed, regardless of their individual understanding or engagement. That's not just unfair, it's ineffective. It can leave some students behind, feeling lost or disengaged, while others who grasp concepts quickly might feel bored or unchallenged, their potential not fully nurtured. We can do better, and the good news is, we now have the tools to do so. But imagine if you could adjust the speed of learning for each child, ensuring they have the time they need to truly master a concept. Imagine if you could reinforce concepts based on their specific weaknesses, offering targeted support right when and where it's needed. And imagine letting strong students move ahead, exploring deeper and more complex topics, fueling their curiosity and passion for learning. This isn't a far-off dream. This is exactly what AI-enabled personalized learning makes possible today. In every classroom, you'll find students who are fast, slow, visual, verbal, distracted, focused, all in one room. We're acknowledging a fundamental truth about human learning. No two minds work in exactly the same way. Some students might grasp mathematical concepts intuitively, but struggle with reading comprehension. Others might be brilliant storytellers, but find abstract scientific principles challenging at first. This diversity isn't a problem to be solved. It's a reality to be embraced and catered to. The traditional model, however, often struggles to accommodate this rich spectrum of learning styles and paces effectively. And yet, many curriculums follow a single path for every student. This has been the dominant paradigm for generations, largely due to practical constraints. How could one teacher realistically create and manage 30 different lesson plans for 30 different students every single day? It's an immense challenge. So we've often defaulted to teaching to the middle, hoping that most students will keep up. But this approach, by its very nature, means we're not optimizing the learning experience for anyone. The students in the middle might get a decent education, but what about those on either side? That's not just unfair, it's ineffective. It's unfair because it doesn't give every student an equal opportunity to reach their full potential. Some students might internalize a sense of failure if they can't keep up, when in reality they just needed a different approach or a bit more time. It's ineffective because it leads to learning gaps. If a student doesn't fully grasp a foundational concept before the class moves on, those gaps can widen over time, making future learning increasingly difficult. This can lead to disengagement, frustration, and ultimately, a lost love for learning. So what exactly do we mean when we talk about personalized learning? At its core, personalized learning is an educational approach where the pace of learning, the content being taught, and even the method of instruction are tailored to each student's individual needs, strengths, interests, and goals. It's a shift away from a teacher-centric model, where the teacher delivers the same information to everyone, towards a student-centric model, where the learning experience adapts to the learner. It's about recognizing that each student is on a unique journey. It focuses on several key principles. Firstly, learning at your own speed. This is fundamental. In a personalized environment, students aren't rushed through material they don't understand, nor are they held back when they're ready to move on. Mastery of a concept, not the ticking of a clock or the turning of a calendar page, dictates progress. This allows for deeper understanding and retention, as students build their knowledge on a solid foundation, brick by brick, at a pace that ensures comprehension. Secondly, it emphasizes learning in your own way. We all have different preferences for how we absorb and process information. Some of us are visual learners, thriving on diagrams, videos, and infographics. Others are auditory learners, benefiting from lectures, discussions, and audio recordings. Some learn best by doing, through hands-on activities and experiments. Personalized learning systems, especially those powered by AI, can offer content in multiple modalities, allowing students to engage with material in the way that best suits their cognitive style. How does AI actually work its magic in customizing these learning paths? It starts with data. AI systems designed for education are incredibly adept at collecting and analyzing a wide array of data points related to each student's learning journey. This isn't just about grades. It's a much richer, more nuanced picture. Think about test scores, yes, but also response time. How quickly does a student answer certain types of questions? This can indicate confidence or hesitation. The data collection extends to participation levels in online discussions or interactive exercises, interest areas that a student might explicitly state or implicitly reveal through the content they engage with most, and even behavior patterns within the learning environment, such as which resources they use, how often they ask for help, or the sequence in which they tackle problems. All these pieces of information, when ethically collected and analyzed, form a detailed profile of each learner, highlighting their strengths, weaknesses, preferences, and progress over time. Based on this, it can perform a number of remarkable actions to tailor the learning experience. For instance, AI can recommend easier or harder content. If a student is consistently acing a particular topic, the AI can introduce more challenging problems or advanced concepts to keep them stimulated. Conversely, if a student is struggling, the AI can suggest prerequisite material or break down complex ideas into smaller, more digestible chunks, ensuring they don't get overwhelmed and can build confidence. Furthermore, AI can suggest when to review a concept. We know that spaced repetition is a powerful learning technique. AI can track when a student last encountered a particular topic and, based on their performance, intelligently schedule review sessions to reinforce that knowledge before it fades. It can also offer different types of content: video, quiz, audio, etc. It's one thing to talk about the potential of AI in personalized learning, but it's even more exciting to see it in action. So, let's look at real tools making this happen. There are already several platforms and applications out there that are leveraging AI to create more adaptive and effective learning experiences for students around the world. These tools are not just futuristic concepts. They are being used in classrooms and homes right now, making a tangible difference. First up, and close to my heart, is Khan Academy plus AI Tutor, also known as Khanmigo. We've been working hard to integrate AI more deeply into our platform. Khanmigo can act as a Socratic tutor, guiding students through problems without giving away the answer. It suggests lessons based on students' skill gaps identified through their practice on Khan Academy. It also explains concepts in various ways, adapting its approach if a student isn't understanding. And crucially, it encourages questions and curiosity, fostering a safe space for students to explore and learn. Another impressive platform is Century Tech. This UK-based company uses AI to build a sophisticated understanding of how a student learns, not just what they know, but how they approach problems, where they hesitate, and what misconceptions they might have. Based on this deep analysis, it creates micro-lessons based on progress, delivering bite-sized, targeted content to address specific needs. And importantly, teachers get dashboards with recommendations, providing them with actionable insights to support their students more effectively. For mathematics, Dreambox Learning is a well-known adaptive learning tool. It adapts questions in real time based on how a student is performing. Personalized learning powered by AI goes far beyond just adjusting the speed at which students encounter material. A truly transformative aspect is its ability to adapt the way content is presented to suit different learning styles. We know that students absorb and process information in varied ways. Some are highly visual, others learn best by listening, some by reading and writing, and others by doing. Traditional classrooms often lean heavily on one or two modes of instruction, but AI can help us cater to this rich diversity much more effectively. For instance, AI can help identify a student's preferred learning style, or at least the styles they respond to best, by observing their engagement with different types of content. If a student consistently spends more time with video explanations and performs well on subsequent visual quizzes, the AI might infer a preference for visual learning. It can then prioritize delivering information through diagrams, animations, and video tutorials for that student. This doesn't mean other modalities are ignored, but the primary mode of delivery can be optimized. Consider the auditory learner. For them, a lengthy text passage might be less engaging than a well-narrated podcast, an audio summary of key concepts, or even interactive voice-based Quanda sessions with an AI tutor. AI can facilitate the creation or curation of such audio content and make it readily available. It can also incorporate speech-to-text and text-to-speech functionalities, making learning materials more accessible for students with different needs, including those with reading difficulties or visual impairments. For students who thrive on reading and writing, AI can offer rich text-based resources, interactive articles with embedded questions, and opportunities for written reflection or essay-style responses that AI can then provide initial feedback on. One of the most powerful capabilities AI brings to personalized learning is its ability to track student progress with an unprecedented level of detail and insight. This isn't just about recording test scores at the end of a unit. It's about continuous, granular monitoring of the learning journey, providing real-time feedback to students, teachers, and even parents. This data-rich environment allows for proactive interventions and a much clearer understanding of where each student stands. AI-powered learning platforms can generate comprehensive dashboards that visualize student progress in intuitive ways. Teachers can see at a glance which students are excelling, which are on track, and crucially, which might be starting to struggle, even before a formal assessment. These dashboards can highlight specific concepts or skills where a class or individual students are facing difficulties, allowing teachers to tailor their instruction or provide targeted support precisely where it's needed most. For students, this AI-driven tracking can translate into immediate and constructive feedback. Imagine completing an online quiz and instantly receiving not just your score, but an explanation of why your incorrect answers were wrong, and links to resources to help you understand the concept better. AI can also help students visualize their own learning journey, showing them how far they've come, what skills they've mastered, and what their next learning goals are. This can be incredibly motivating and foster a sense of ownership over their education. This continuous monitoring also allows for the early identification of learning gaps. If a student begins to falter on a series of related concepts, the AI can flag this pattern much earlier than might be possible in a traditional setting. This early warning system enables educators to intervene quickly, providing support before the student falls significantly behind. It's about shifting from a reactive model of addressing failure to a proactive model of ensuring success by catching and addressing misunderstandings as they arise. While the potential of AI in education is immense and genuinely exciting, it's crucial that we approach its implementation with thoughtfulness, awareness, and a strong ethical compass. Like any powerful technology, AI brings with it a set of challenges and considerations that we must address proactively to ensure it serves humanity's best interests, especially when it comes to our children's development and future. This isn't about fear-mongering, but about responsible innovation. One of the foremost concerns is data privacy and security. AI learning systems collect a vast amount of detailed information about students, their performance, their behaviors, their interests. We must have robust safeguards in place to ensure this sensitive data is protected from breaches, misuse, or unauthorized access. Clear policies are needed regarding who owns the data, how it can be used, and for how long it can be stored. Transparency with students and parents about data practices is absolutely paramount. Another significant challenge is the potential for algorithmic bias. AI systems learn from the data they are trained on. If that data reflects existing societal biases related to race, gender, socioeconomic status, or learning differences, the AI can inadvertently perpetuate or even amplify these biases in its recommendations, assessments, or the content it prioritizes. We need rigorous auditing of algorithms and diverse representative data sets to mitigate this risk and ensure AI tools promote equity, not entrench disparity. It's also vital to remember the irreplaceable role of the human teacher. AI is a tool to augment and support educators, not replace them. So, we've journeyed through the incredible landscape of AI in education today. We started by acknowledging the inherent diversity in every classroom and the limitations of a one-size-fits-all approach. We then defined personalized learning as an educational philosophy that tailors the pace, content, and method to each individual student, recognizing that everyone learns differently and at their own speed. This is about empowering each child to reach their unique potential. We explored the crucial role AI plays as the architect of these personalized learning paths, collecting and analyzing data to understand student needs, and then dynamically adjusting the learning experience. We saw how AI can recommend content, suggest reviews, and offer material in various formats to suit different learning styles, helping to prevent learning gaps and foster true mastery. This is the power of intelligent adaptation, working tirelessly for each student. We then looked at some of the amazing AI tools already making a difference, from Conmigo to Century Tech and Dreambox Learning, and how AI is even being integrated into familiar learning management systems. We discussed how AI can adapt content for various learning preferences, visual, auditory, reading, writing, and kinesthetic, and how it provides powerful ways to track student progress, offering insights for students, teachers, and even administrators, always with the goal of improving outcomes. However, we also acknowledge the important challenges and ethical considerations that come with this powerful technology. Issues like data privacy, algorithmic bias, the essential role of the human teacher, the digital divide, and the need for a balanced approach are all critical aspects we must navigate thoughtfully and responsibly. Our aim is to harness AI's benefits while mitigating its risks, ensuring it serves as a force for good in education. The promise of AI in education is not about creating a world where students learn in isolation tethered to screens. It's about creating a world where technology empowers teachers to do what they do best: inspire, guide, and connect with their students on a deeper level. So, as we've seen, AI-enabled personalized learning isn't just a futuristic buzzword. It's a present-day reality that holds the incredible promise of transforming education for the better. It's about moving away from an industrial-age model of schooling towards an approach that recognizes and nurtures the unique potential within every single child. Imagine a world where every student feels seen, understood, and empowered on their learning journey, where curiosity is the compass and mastery is the destination. This journey towards truly personalized education is one we're all on together: students, parents, educators, and innovators. It requires curiosity, collaboration, and a commitment to putting the learner at the center of everything we do. The tools are becoming more powerful, more intuitive, and more accessible every day. Our challenge and our opportunity is to wield these tools wisely, ethically, and with a deep sense of purpose, always asking how we can better serve the needs of each individual. At its heart, this is about fostering a love of learning that lasts a lifetime. It's about equipping the next generation with not just knowledge, but with the skills, the mindset, and the confidence to tackle the challenges and seize the opportunities of the future. I believe that by embracing innovations like AI in a thoughtful way, we can create a more equitable, engaging, and effective educational experience for all. Thank you for joining me today, and let's continue to explore how we can unlock the boundless potential within every learner.
Every student who walks into a classroom is unique. They bring their own talents, challenges, and ways of seeing the world. For too long, education has often tried a one-size-fits-all approach. But imagine if learning could adapt to each child. This is the core idea of personalized learning. It is about recognizing individuality and using it to help every student thrive. Traditional classrooms often mean one teacher speaking to many students. The lesson moves at a single pace. Some students might grasp concepts quickly and feel bored. Others might struggle to keep up and feel lost or discouraged. Personalized learning seeks to fill these gaps. It aims to create an environment where no student is left behind and no student is held back. It is about fostering a love for learning by making it relevant. Personalized learning empowers students. It gives them more control over their educational journey. When content is tailored to their interests and learning pace, they become more engaged. This intrinsic motivation is incredibly powerful. It helps students develop not just knowledge, but also skills like self-direction and critical thinking. These are skills they will carry with them for life, far beyond the classroom walls. Technology, and specifically artificial intelligence, AI, is now offering us new tools. These tools can help make this vision a reality on a larger scale than ever before. Together, we can reshape education to truly serve every individual. We all have different ways we prefer to take in and process information. Recognizing these diverse learning styles is a cornerstone of effective teaching. For many years, educators have intuitively known this. They have tried to vary their methods to reach as many students as possible. Understanding these preferences allows us to design learning experiences that resonate more deeply. It is about acknowledging that there isn't just one right way to learn. There are many paths to understanding, and each is valid. One common way to think about learning styles involves a few key categories. Visual learners grasp concepts best when they can see them. They thrive with charts, diagrams, colorful illustrations, and videos. Information presented visually sticks with them. Auditory learners benefit greatly from lectures, group discussions, and listening to explanations. Podcasts, audiobooks, and even music can be powerful learning tools for them. Repeating information out loud or talking through a problem helps them process it. Kinesthetic learners, or tactile learners, learn by doing. They need to move, touch, and experience things firsthand. Hands-on activities, experiments, building models, and role-playing are ideal for them. Reading-writing learners prefer to interact with text. They learn well from reading books, articles, and written notes. AI can help us cater to all these styles. This is the first step toward truly personalizing education. Artificial intelligence, often called AI, might sound like something from a science fiction movie. But today, it is becoming a very real and helpful tool in many fields, including education. Think of AI not as a replacement for dedicated teachers, but as a powerful assistant. It is a partner that can help educators do what they do best, even better. AI can handle some of the heavy lifting. This frees up teachers to focus on the human connections and deeper learning that truly matter. One of AI's most exciting capabilities in education is its ability to analyze student learning patterns. Sophisticated AI algorithms can observe how a student interacts with digital content. It can identify which concepts they grasp quickly and where they might be struggling. Based on this ongoing analysis, AI can dynamically adapt educational content. This means the learning material itself can change to suit the individual student. Imagine an AI system as a patient and knowledgeable tutor available to every student, 24/7. It can provide instant feedback on assignments. This creates a truly personalized learning path. Each student can progress at their own pace, building a solid foundation of understanding before moving on. This is the transformative potential of AI in education. Let's make this more concrete. Consider a common science topic, photosynthesis. It's a vital process for life on Earth, but the details can be complex for students to grasp. How could an AI-powered learning platform help a diverse group of students understand photosynthesis? It would start by understanding each student's learning profile. Then, it would offer different pathways to master the concept. For a student identified as a strong visual learner, the AI might present an interactive 3D model of a plant cell. Another visual option could be a dynamic infographic. Now, think about an auditory learner. The AI could offer a clear, engaging podcast. In it, a botanist might explain each stage of photosynthesis. For a kinesthetic learner, the AI could guide them through a virtual lab simulation. They could manipulate variables like light intensity, CO2 levels, or water availability. This hands-on, albeit virtual experience makes the learning active and memorable. Meanwhile, a student who prefers reading and writing would receive a well-structured digital text. AI orchestrates these varied experiences. This is where the magic of AI-driven personalization truly shines. Traditional assessments, like chapter tests or final exams, give us important information. They provide a snapshot of what a student knows at a particular point in time. However, learning is a continuous journey, not just a series of checkpoints. True understanding develops gradually. AI offers us the ability to see this entire journey. It can track student progress in ways that go far beyond what a single test score can reveal. AI-powered educational platforms can monitor how students interact with learning materials in real time. By analyzing these interaction patterns, AI can identify subtle indicators of understanding or difficulty. This allows for more targeted and timely support. AI can analyze the specific types of errors a student makes. This helps pinpoint the root cause of a misunderstanding. All the valuable data that AI systems collect about student learning needs to be presented in a clear and actionable way. This is where AI analytics dashboards come into play. Think of these dashboards as a teacher's command center. They synthesize complex information about student performance and engagement. They transform raw data into meaningful insights. This empowers teachers to make informed decisions quickly and efficiently, without being overwhelmed by numbers. These dashboards are designed for clarity. They typically provide an overview of class progress at a glance. Teachers can see which concepts the class as a whole is mastering. They can also identify topics where many students might be struggling. Beyond the class view, dashboards allow teachers to drill down into individual student performance. They can see who is excelling and might be ready for more challenging material. Crucially, they can also quickly spot students who are falling behind or need additional support. This visual representation saves teachers valuable time. Armed with these powerful insights, teachers can tailor their instruction more effectively than ever before. AI analytics dashboards don't just present data, they provide a roadmap for action. While the potential of AI in education is truly inspiring, it's crucial that we approach its implementation thoughtfully. Like any powerful new technology, AI brings with it a set of challenges and ethical considerations. We must address these proactively to ensure that AI is used responsibly and equitably. The well-being and best interests of our students must always be our top priority. One of the most significant concerns is data privacy and security. AI learning systems, by their very nature, collect vast amounts of data about students. We have a profound responsibility to protect this sensitive data. Clear, transparent policies must be in place regarding how data is collected, stored, used, and shared. Another critical challenge is the potential for algorithmic bias. Ensuring fairness, equity, and inclusivity in AI algorithms requires constant vigilance, diverse development teams, and rigorous testing. A balanced approach is key, where AI augments but does not supplant great teaching. For educators who are curious about bringing AI into their classrooms, the journey can be exciting and rewarding. The key is to approach it with a mindset of thoughtful experimentation and continuous learning. It's not about adopting every new AI tool that comes along. Instead, it's about strategically integrating AI in ways that genuinely enhance teaching and learning. Your professional judgment and deep understanding of your students are your most valuable assets in this process. Start with small, manageable steps. The first step is to choose trusted and reputable AI tools. Take some time to research different platforms and applications. Look for tools that have positive reviews from other educators. Pay close attention to their data privacy policies and ensure they are transparent about how student data is handled. Before introducing a new AI tool to your students, try it out yourself. Get comfortable with its features and understand its capabilities and limitations. Once you begin using an AI tool with your students, monitor their engagement and experiences closely. Observe how they interact with the platform. Be prepared to adapt your approach based on what you learn. Technology should serve the students, not the other way around. The integration of artificial intelligence in education signals a profound and positive shift. AI offers an unprecedented opportunity to understand and respond to each learner's unique needs. It's about fundamentally transforming the educational experience, unlocking human potential on a scale we've only imagined. The future of learning is becoming more tailored, engaging, and effective. Safeguarding data privacy and eliminating bias in AI systems are paramount. Empower educators and students, creating a collaborative learning ecosystem. Take that first small, curious step into this exciting new landscape.